Hey friendo, Steve here. Welcome back to the channel. WWE Backlash is coming up this coming weekend. If you want to watch it with me, I'm going to be hanging out with Larson and the Enforcer over at twitch.tv/Steven Larson. You can join us there. Wrestling is always more fun when you're watching it with friends, so come hang out with us over at the Twitch. Should be a lot of fun. Then we're going to do a recap right afterwards. After that, on Monday, I'm going to be dropping my Wrestle Juice review for Backlash after I've had a day or so to think about it. So, that's the plan. That's the deal. Let me dive into these predictions for Backlash 2022. First up, because I've got Wikipedia right here in front of me. First up, we got Charlotte Flair versus Ronda Rousey. I Quit match for the SmackDown Women's Championship. There is an X factor in this match, and that comes in the form of Drew Gulak. I have no doubt in my mind that Drew Gulak will be a guest referee for this match, given that he has been taking on any number of jobs related to wrestling. Last week, of course, he was the timekeeper. Who knows what he's going to be this Friday? I suspect they're going to announce that he's going to be the referee for that match. And I also suspect that the best way to protect everybody and have Charlotte keep her title would be to have Gulak align with Charlotte, even though she's been terrorizing him. I feel like he's probably going to figure out that the best way to keep whatever job he ends up getting, be it him sticking with referee or whatever, is going to be to get on Charlotte's good side, helping her beat Ronda Rousey. They're going to book some silly thing where Drew just says that Ronda gave up when maybe she was about to get out of a figure eight. That's my best guess here. I just don't get the feeling that they're going to put that title on Ronda, because I don't know that Ronda's going to be around that much more or very often. She's a new mom. Charlotte, they're really sort of making her into a thing for Bianca Belair to beat next year at WrestleMania. That's my guess. I think they're going to have Bianca pick off all the horsewomen at these various WrestleManias. So I don't think Ronda's going to win here. I could be wrong. I don't have a lot of confidence in this particular prediction, but I get the feeling that Gulak's going to align with Charlotte Flair. That's my guess. Next up, Cody Rhodes versus Seth freaking Rollins. I've got another out there theory for this one as well, and it has to do with this. I kind of feel like they need to protect both these guys. Probably the most obvious thing they should do is have Cody Rhodes win this match, just to establish him as a major player in WWE after he already beat Seth Rollins. They're letting Cody get a lot on Seth, and so I kind of feel like you need some sort of outside interference for this match to work and everybody be booked well. And that comes in the form of Damian Priest, who has been banned from ringside on the AJ Styles versus Edge match. But maybe he'll find a reason to help Seth Rollins, and Cody Rhodes can have a protected loss here. And then you can have Cody, AJ, and Finn Balor all team up against Edge, Rollins, and Priest. Maybe at Hell in a Cell or on Raw. So you have three guys in Bullet Club teaming up against, I don't know, that's probably too out there a suggestion. Either Cody's going to win clean here, or Seth's going to win via cheating, and then they'll go and take that on to Hell in a Cell. That's actually what I'm going to say is going to happen here, because that other scenario is too far out there. Seth's going to win via cheating. They're going to take it to Hell in a Cell, where Cody gets his final big win over Seth Rollins, and then they move on. It's kind of like what they did last year with Seth Rollins and Edge. Anyways, moving on. We've got 6-man tag action. This is probably going to be the main event. So I don't know why I'm doing this one now. This is the order on Wikipedia. Hell, I'll do this. No, right now we're going to talk about Bobby Lashley versus Omos. Of course, Bobby Lashley beat Omos at WrestleMania. I get the feeling Omos has to get one over Bobby Lashley. So I think that's going to happen here, probably with some help from the new Hurt Business, Cedric Alexander, maybe Shelton Benjamin. They're going to help out Omos, trying to prove their case to MVP. Next up, Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss. Madcap Moss had one on Corbin in the go-home, although SmackDown is coming up this Friday. So that can still go the other way. I'm going to say Madcap sort of steals a win here against Baron Corbin. Madcap, I've really enjoyed the turn here on Madcap, or with Madcap turning on Corbin. I hope they're able to flesh out his character a bit more, because I think that Madcap could go a long way. I think he's really fun to watch in the ring. He's got tons of charisma, and he gave everything he had into this silly Madcap character. So hopefully they move him on to something a bit more substantial. But I actually kind of like this with him and Corbin. I expect Madcap to pick up the win here, or Corbin gets a sneaky win over Madcap, because they still like to book Corbin kind of strong. AJ Styles versus Edge. So Damian Priest is barred from ringside on this one. I think it probably most likely scenario, instead of what I was talking about with Seth Rollins and Bullet Club teaming up, Finn Balor is probably going to turn on AJ and join Edge. Commentary was really pushing that Finn Balor is feeling lost after he lost his U.S. title. And that was sort of the Damian Priest thing too. He was feeling lost after he lost his U.S. title as well. And so I could see Finn Balor joining Edge's group. That was a slot that I think was originally meant for Ciampa, but they're not going to do that with him. Instead, they're going to do it with Finn Balor. And I kind of actually like that for him. I think heel Finn Balor is the way to go. I don't think he'll be as henchman-ish as Damian Priest is. And the idea of a rivalry between AJ Styles and Finn Balor is really cool, because AJ can get that win that he's not going to get against Edge here. So I think Finn Balor is going to interfere because Damian Priest can't. I get the feeling that's going to happen. And then that brings us to our main event. The main event is, of course, Drew McIntyre and RK Bro versus the Bloodline. Not huge on this match, to be honest with you, unless it turns into a winner-take-all type situation. You got Drew McIntyre with his sword. And we were talking about this earlier on Going in Raw. Like, what could they up the ante with for winner-take-all? What would Drew bring to the equation? How cool would it be if Roman Reigns is like, hey, I'll put my titles up. You put your sword up. And then the Bloodline gets the win here. They take all the titles, and Roman Reigns gets to carry that sword around. I think I got a really cool idea. I don't think they're going to do that, but it'd be pretty neat. So I'm going to say nothing's on the line here. So I'm kind of feeling like Jimmy's probably going to eat the pin from Drew and RK Bro. On SmackDown, the Bloodline will probably get the upper hand on Drew and RK Bro. And so I think that means that one of the Bloodline, they're going to lose. And then Roman Reigns is going to be all sorts of pissed. He'll have a feud with Drew McIntyre, which Roman Reigns, of course, will win. And then RK Bro get out of their title unification. They keep on being Raw Tag Team titles. Raw Tag Team champions. That's probably how this is going to go. I wish they had done title unification. I don't know what changed. I don't know why Vince all of a sudden changed his mind. Apparently he doesn't want to do tag title unification. I thought that was a good idea. And it makes me wonder if Roman Reigns is going to eventually drop that title, the Raw title, the WWE title. Maybe he'll have to vacate it because of management. I don't know. Maybe they want to start trying to boost those Raw ratings by having, like, I don't know, the title there and not Roman Reigns all the time. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I don't know what's inside Vince's head. I really don't want to get inside Vince's head because that sounds like a terrifying place to be. Anyways, those are my predictions for Backlash. There's only 6 matches on the card right now. You got to figure they're going to throw something else in there. Theory's got that U.S. title. Maybe he'll put it on the line against, they'll find a way to put it on the line against Ali, although Ali had his buy-in match the other night and he lost that, so maybe that's not going to happen. I don't know. They got to put something else on this card because right now you're looking at like a 2-hour pay-per-view, if that. So yeah, I don't know. If Austin Theory puts his U.S. title up, guess what? He's keeping it. If Ricochet puts his Intercontinental Championship up against Jinder, guess what? He's probably going to keep it. This is going to be a fairly inconsequential pay-per-view. There's going to be some story beats here, but no title changes in my opinion. And yeah, I think that's going to be the situation. Last year, of course, we had the Miz Priest zombie match. So at least we're not going to get another one of those. Anyways, that's going to do it. Hey, let me know what you guys think about Backlash in the comments below. Give me your predictions. Let me know who you think's going to win. And yeah, we'll see you hopefully on Sunday at twitch.tv/Steven Larson. No Bug today. She's in Bama's room just sleeping. We went on a long walk today. So check out one of these other videos over here. Thanks for watching. And yeah, we'll see you over there.